Hi there. Welcome to my channel. This is Evie of Divine Goddess V6. I hope this finds you well. I am about to do an update for your divine other for this week. Today, I'm doing this reading today. We're in the Lionsgate portal, and I'm hoping this one's going to be a little shorter than my usual one, so let's begin. And please bear in mind when I'm speaking of divine masculine or divine feminine, I'm using those terms for energies, okay? As we house both. Alright, let's see. Let's see what general energy your person is in. For the person who's watching. Oh, so beautiful. Manifest. Manifest. This week, your person is manifesting. All right, and these energies are interchangeable, so this could be you as well. The both of you, because you guys are mirroring each other. Wow, beautiful. Nice. All right, manifest. Let's see. What else? Let's get a couple of... What are they manifesting? What are they manifesting this week? Wow, what a great do. So after the portal, I suppose? They're in a doing mode. Time to nap, as soon as I said that, but it is in reverse. Number 24, which is a 6. Your person, I'm feeling... This portal has been quite strong, charged, and active. And it affects everyone, right? We're all in this field. We're all on the, the physical dimension field, and yeah, this portal has activated many of us with, new ways of doing things, right? New light codes, new activations. This tells me two things. Your person, as much as they want to manifest and do and all that, they need a moment of rest, but they're excited. They're excited about what's to come. And yeah, they don't want to rest because they're excited about what's to come, but it's kind of like that dizzying, charge feeling, when you're a kid, it's like you want to stay up all night, right? And you're dead tired, your eyes are closing. That's the feeling I get with this card. Wow, and here the bird's excited for us as well. Let me see. Let's see. Wow, okay. What are they looking to manifest? Let's ask that. Let's use the psychic deck for this. I shuffled these beforehand, but shuffling was like air. Wow. Emotional withdrawal. Yeah, your person's tired. This is the 8. This person just came out of a karmic lesson, or is coming out of a karmic lesson, and they're tired. And they're just tired. But see that trail of green? The love and everything they learn is almost like a renewal color, because there's a little bit of blue in here as well. Yeah, they just need to take time to rejuvenate. I mean, look, they're in a prayer pose, and they're also meditating. Is what it looks like. Yeah, and when you're praying, you're asking. When you're meditating, you're hearing what you need to do, and you're receiving direction that way. And that's in accordance, with manifesting. But, your person just needs a little breathing room and a little breathing time, right? A little air. All right, so let's ask this. What is your person focused on right now? Because they're emotionally withdrawn and they're tired. They just want to check out for a minute, you know? That's what I'm getting. Let's see. What is your person focused on at this time? Let me see. What can I... Let's get it from this deck. What is your person focused on at this time? You know what? I'm going to get it from the simpler deck. I feel this person's energy, like, as they are excited, but they kind of don't know where to go because it's kind of like that tired. I feel I'm hearing this like intoxicated, the intoxicated haze. You know, whether that be, you know, they were, I don't know, some drinking or just the barrage of thoughts, the barrage of ideas, you know, the onslaught of just all this newness, you know, and everything they could do, and it's all within their power, and it's just, you know, they want to stay up all night. They want to see what it, you know, they don't want to miss anything. That's the feeling I get. All right. What is your person focused on right now? For the person watching. Oh, Angel of Strength. Yeah, they're tired. They're feeling a little weak. And this is number 50. They just came from a loss of something, you know, and it looks like a karmic, some kind of karmic lesson they had to learn, you know, and they're just trying to regain balance right now so they can manifest, so they can, you know, go. Let's look at their physical space. What was their physical situation? Yeah, there's a community card, number 39, and that is a 12, and that adds to a 3, so it was probably a third-party situation. They just left, or is cleaning up now. This card is in horizontal, but most of these cards have been, to me, in just now past tense. Let's see. What new energy is coming in for him? What new energy is coming in for your person this week from the portal? Oh, wow, beautiful. Healing. I can't speak. Healing begins. I was going to say healing. Like hewing. Like, I don't know why I'm saying that. Okay, number 6. About balance. Your person's going to regain balance this week. Oh, wow. I'm seeing the card. It's just, God, her dress is so beautiful. That glow. The wave of green, you know, the rich, vibrant, lush green of the heart chakra. It's, you know, vibing up, right? From the leg up, from, you know, the root, you know, take from the roots up. And it's filling your person and healing your person and bringing balance. And, you know, this person's parting the veil, you know, parting the curtains, you know, they see and they receive, you know, and they're happy about it. I mean, look at that. I know you probably can't tell, but she has a very serene expression on her face, you know, excited and content and, you know, curious and mystified and you know, receiving all these great vibrations and gifts, you know, in balance and in harmony. In harmony. Yeah. Wow. And look at that anchor on her belt. She's like just balanced, you know, it doesn't matter where she goes because, you know, what she's learning or will learn, have learned, you know, through manifestation. Oh, wow. I'm so excited for this person. All right, let's see. So new energy of healing is going to begin. So let's dig a little deeper. What kind of healing? Wow, healing chaos. And this is embracing. It was like this. So your person's kind of coming through, kind of like, you know, from a storm, right? This is like hurricane, like chaos, you know, the tower has fallen and, you know, it came out like this. So it's horizontal to it just happened or is happening. It's getting swept out, getting cleaned up. You know, they're kind of, you know, getting pulled. But this is, you know, I don't feel this is a permanent energy whatsoever. And like I said, this is, you know, for this week. And, you know, the portal, you know, is happening at the time of this reading. It's today. Was it today? Yeah, today. Today's 8th. Yes. Yeah. And just kind of like a little dizzy by it, you know. It's this person's excited, but they're, you know, they need to, you know, sit back and rest and regroup so they can have a clearer picture, you know, when they open their eyes, right? But they're terribly excited. That's what I'm getting. So what about you? This new energy that they're coming in, what do you need to know? Are they going to turn this energy your way? Is it... What progress is... Let me get it from this deck, actually. Ooh. Yeah, they're going to learn a lot, and they want to, like, just pick up as much as they can this week, but they really should just sit back and, you know, take a few deep breaths and reassess and give themselves a break of a moment. But they're excited. I mean, I feel their excitement. They're just, you know, wow, okay. The Dragon's Duel. So, inner conflict, morality, conscious choice, number 23. And this was in reverse. All right. So while their curiosity and their, you know, their zest has been reawakened or awakened, you know, as they're getting tapped on the shoulder kind of thing, if they're not careful and, you know, get some rest, you know, I guess this week, starting with this week, you know, they can very well fall into, you know, an inner conflict, an inner duel, an inner, you know, an inner monologue that doesn't even need to exist, you know, because they passed through all this already, but, you know, they can very well just allow themselves to fall into, you know, just that false critic, you know, talking on the inside because, you know, they are tired and they gotta thaw, right? They gotta thaw it out, you know, everything they just been through. I mean, they've been through the gauntlet, you know, but they're excited. Let's see what they're excited about, right? I mean, I feel, you know, they're excited about their new beginnings and all that, but let's see what they're excited about. Oh my God, I put that card back? I think I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Let's see. What are they excited about? What deck can tell us that at this time? Let's get it from here first, and then I'll pull it from that. All right. What are they excited about? What do they look forward to? You know what? I'm not going to take it from this deck. Let me get it from this deck. Woo! So, all the cards around me that fell are face down, except for the 3 that fell right in front of me. And wow, look at this. Letting go, releasing, walking away, moving on. That's what they just left. Only you, that's what they're excited about. It says fixated, attached, and hypnotized. You have them fixated on you, and that's why they're so excited. And they don't want to go to bed because they don't want to miss out on the chance of you, okay? They don't want to lose a moment. You know, they're hypnotized by you, and they're strongly magnetized to you. They just want to come to you, all right? That's what's baiting them on. And, you know, so this is influences, you know, dark attachments, third parties. So this, I know we've been reading for the person in this reading, chances are, you know, this already happened. But the thing is that, you know, with a lot of these karmic relationships, you know, relationships in general, but I'm speaking on the karmic stuff because of my experiences with it. But the thing is that, you know, the energies, you know, don't automatically leave, you know, with when the third party exits, right? You got to do the clearing, you know, their energy, you know, the residual energy from however long, you know, is still there. And, you know, great if you've done the cleaning already, you know, but if you haven't, you know, you might want to look into that. And there's plenty of help out there. And yeah, so there could be energies kind of still hanging on, affecting, you know, your connection. So, but know that, you know, your person, you know, they see only you, and they're excited about, you know, the idea of you guys, right? But they, you know, there's still residual stuff they have to contend with at this time. I'm not going to pick up the other ones because I feel like it's this kind of frivolous chatter. And all right, so let's see. All right, I guess we'll go from there. I'll pick one last one. We'll do a hidden message and see what your person wants to say to you this week. Is not. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Wow. So as your person is finishing out their manifestation magnificent self when after they get some sleep and get some rest and rejuvenate and all that, yeah, they're gonna immerse themselves even further to become whole, right? Oh, this card was sticking up. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Yeah, they're doing this OT. They're doing this overtime. All right, does that give you an idea? All right, we'll take one last card. All right, Spirit. This is the Gateway deck. This is the new deck. And see what your angels have to tell you. Oh, wow. Hearing messages from Spirit. I am clear channel for messages from Spirit. And then the other card is in reverse is simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. Okay, so your person is in the manifestation mode, especially this week, and is heeding to Spirit, okay? Is listening to Spirit, is listening to his inner voice. Is, you know, he's dialed in and he's aligned with his highest self this week, and he's being divinely guided and he's listening, okay? And because he's cleaning up his life. This is simplifying your life. Yeah. He's cleaned up, you know, the chaos and the storm that had him tethered for so long. Wow. It's a very progressive week. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that helped at all. And if it did, I would really appreciate it if you can help me build my channel. Please like or comment or subscribe. I'm also available on Etsy and on Instagram as Divine Goddess V6. All right. Thank you for spending some time. I hope that helped. And until next time, be light, be well, and be beautiful as you are. Take care.